Hello and welcome to season 3, episode 4. I have to think about it every time. Wow, we're really chunking through these episodes, aren't we? So before we go any further, talking about what we're going to do this week and what we'll hope to get done, we have a problem, a really big problem. Let me show you what that is. So here we have our beautiful window that's gone in. This is in one of the spare bedrooms. I've just picked this one. All of the windows at the front of the house are exactly the same problem. And you can see we're doing the internal stud wall with the metal work, but can you notice a dark patch down the side of the window all the way along? See it? It's not really on this side. Nothing on that side, it's just this side. And that dark patch is water. I'm also seeing, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, if you've seen the different colour in the blocks, the bottom one is damp. And this window here is the same. Bathroom one, you can't really see because that's in the way. There you can see, look, see it? All damp here. All the windows on this side of the house are all the same. So what is the problem? Is it because the windows haven't been sealed properly on the inside? Well, I'm showing you this window. This is not affected. This is on the end of the patio, this terraced here. But it's the only one I could get good clean access to and show you. Look how well sealed they are. All the windows are really well sealed on the inside. But on the outside, it's a different story. So this is the front of the house where we're getting all the problems. Seems to be getting some damp coming up onto the first block. We're getting damp coming through the windows on this corner of the windows, this side of the windows on the inside. Now, if you look here, you can see there's a bit of overspill on sealant there. That doesn't matter, but there's no sealant, nothing in there. So last Thursday, we had a big storm, really driving rain, very windy as well. And I think what's happened is it's just driven rain right into these corners, and it's just been too much for it. So the quick solution would be just to seal down here, and I think that's what we're going to do. Seal down there, because I don't think it's coming in anywhere else. Now, why is it that I'm getting damp coming up onto that first block? Why is that first block looking damp on the inside? Yes, we've had horrendous rain over the past couple of days, really bad rain. I'm not sure why we're getting that, and I'm going to have to think about that and come back to you on that one. I know my friend Mika will be watching this now and saying, I told you, Mark, the French houses, the way the French build them, they are renowned for damp. And he's not wrong there, but I thought I'd done well putting a damp course in and doing different things. So I'm going to have a look at what's causing that. And it's blown through the walls. The water has just come through the walls because we haven't sealed it outside. It's come down the walls, through here, down here, and then underneath a brand new settee that wrapped it so well. The plastic's wet, but the cardboard is okay. Then there's another thing of plastic, so I think we're all right. I think the settee will have survived a little bit of water, but we'll have a look. Neither of us are very well either. We've both got horrible colds. So that makes it worse. And I'm feeling right under pressure for some reason. I don't know why. Right, let's pop this down. Obviously, I don't want to be putting insulation on the inside wall, knowing that I've got a bit of a damp problem. I need to sort that now. I never had that on the last house. I don't remember it anyway. So I'm going to have a look at that and try and work out what's going on there. So in the meantime, while it's a Sunday afternoon, by the way, so I'm not going to start dealing with that now. And we've got a full week of really good weather. So I need to be cracking on doing some stuff in the house. So what are we doing this week? And what do we want to get done? Well, I'm in the garage right now, and this is where I really want to concentrate my efforts this week. Not so much in the garage, but on the office and the utility. The wall behind me is the office wall leading through into the house. So we need to get this area finished. So I need to put a wall dividing the utility and office away from the garage. But to do that, I've got to clear all this lot, because the wall is it comes from that wall here across 3 meters, which is about there. So that all that shelving is in the way. So I'm going to have to clear all the shelving off. It's a right mess. And then obviously the tower and everything can be moved quickly. And then put a laser line up across to this side of the wall where I've got my air conditioning units. They'll all need to be moved because it's going to come about here. I'll put that wall up, and then the next wall after that will be this wall, internal wall here. So first job, let's clear that shelf off and crack on. Now, who would have thought that just emptying this shelf behind me would have taken me nearly an hour to do? Crazy. Right, the challenge that I have now is moving this shelf on my own. So what I want to do is just move it to this back wall down here, but I don't want to put it against the wall because I am going to put a metal stud wall up in the garage as well. I have a posh garage, you know. So I don't want to put it right against the wall because then I just have to move it all again. So let me have a go, see if I can move this on my own. So in answer to can I move this shelf on my own, as you've just seen in that short time lapse, yes I can move it, but I can't drag it. I'm just going to wreck the bottom of the shelf. So I've just left it enough out the way that I can put this wall now up dividing the garage and the utility and office. So next job is to just move those air conditioning units out the way. Then I can put this wall up in between the garage and the utility. That'd be a great job done, that. And then that shelf there that needs moving, Kath will have to help me, or if someone pops by tomorrow or whenever to say hello, they can help me move it. By the way, if you're wondering where Kath was, she's still not very well. As you know, we came back from England and I was really quite poorly when we got back. But recovered quite quick, and then Kath looked like she wasn't going to get this cold, and then 3 days after getting back she came down with it really bad, and she's still bad. We were supposed to meet up with some friends. They were going to come down here and see what we're doing and have a glass of wine with them, but we had to cancel that. So she's not done anything all weekend, so that's why she's not here helping, and yeah, hopefully she'll be better soon. Look how orange everything is, and that's because of that beautiful, beautiful sunset. Look at that. The skies in France are really big. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but they're just so big. Yeah, I love living here. Good morning. Well, after a beautiful, beautiful sunset last night, this morning here on the land, it is so clear and so quiet. Let me show you. Look at the sky this morning, beautiful. If you can see the moon, yeah, just that little dot. The human eye is amazing because it's just a little dot there in the camera, but to me it's quite big. So peaceful here. So as you know, we've been staying at Sarah and Leon's house. They're still in England. They haven't come back yet. They haven't had the visas come through yet. So why am I telling you that? So last night I stayed here. Kath stayed back at their house looking after the cats. But I just found myself getting a bit disconnected with the house, not being here. I know that might sound a bit daft. So I said to Kath, I'm going to go back up and stay in the caravan and be there so I can get out on site. I was here working in the house till about 8 o'clock last night. And it's fairly early this morning. So, you know, this is what I wanted really, to be back on site, to be working close to the house. And I just feel really connected again with the house because I'm living here, I'm sleeping here. I know that might sound a bit daft, and I hope it doesn't, but it just makes me, look at that sky. It just makes me really happy to be here. We're in the garage area and we're fixing up the walls in between the garage and the utility. So I want to really concentrate on that this morning and get going. Kath will be here before you know it. She's still not feeling well, still full of cold. So I just leave her to recover and rest, but she'll be up here soon. Okay, let's make a difference and let's get this house rocking and rolling. It's so good to be back. I'm so happy to be back up here, living back up here again. All right, Kat, up in the loft again.
Yeah, I'm dressed for it today as well.
What have you been doing?
I've been putting, when Matt's been putting the rails on the up, I've been pushing them down so that it's got something to fix to.
And you've got a lovely
I like that, isn't it?
lit up loft.
Lighted up. And I've got right good shoes on, foot ladders. Health and safety.
Well done, Kat.
And I've got a gold. Hello, morning.
You feeling any better?
Yeah, it's just gone to my chest, really coffee now.
Oh.
But I'm alright. I've got a question. You know the drain that runs down the side of this little road here?
Yeah.
Could we tap into that for water from the...
You'd have to dig across the road. I think no. I don't know.
Oh, ow!
So, Kath's arrived. It's Tuesday morning.
Arrived.
And what we're doing is, I've got a list.
A list, good.
I've got a list, so we're going to go to the builder's yard.
It sounds expensive.
It will be.
Actually,
lots of metal work.
And we're picking up all the pocket doors, so we can put those in. Get them positioned, so that's good. I think the other doors, the oak doors will be next week.
So pocket doors, that mean I can put them in my pocket?
You've got to have a big pocket for that. when we were renovating our last house in England, my route to get to the builder's yard was on the M1. This is a little bit of a more sedate journey. No motorway. Oh, skillfully done.
That's something like gorillas in the mist, isn't it? Trying to get off a roof.
No,
not as agile as I used to be.
I didn't like to say, really.
I'm not getting old though, just not as agile as I used to be. You start getting old in your head, or you think, oh, I'm old, you're finished.
Finished? That's a bit harsh. Finished.
I get quite a bit of this here, this oak board, this oak.
Nice, isn't it? To do raised beds and stuff.
Mm.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Right, let's go in. Squeak all the way in. Bonjour.
Oui, mais je sais pas, je vois, oui, je vais voir avec lui. Ouais, je m'en occupe. Ah bah tu m'étonnes, c'est pas de souci. Je pense qu'elle a fait le nécessaire.
Café, monsieur.
Oui.
Bonjour, Séverine. We thought our health and safety were a bit dodgy. Look at them wheelbarrows. One wrong move and that could be a wheelbarrow.
It's just a random shot of some cows.
People coming to see us.
I don't even know why I'm filming it.
He is really pretty, that one. Oh, I mean, what is it?
I'd love
No,
some cows. I would, I'd love some cows. I like cows.
not many flies, no.
No, I haven't got any flies on them. Anyway,
What cows are with horn?
I don't know.
What
Are the bullocks?
Males. Yeah. They'll be for eating then. won't
Oh, how can you eat such a cute thing? Just getting close. Aren't they funny how they all come?
they? You want my plate?
Oh, could quite easily be a vegetarian. So we are now office sliding door. We're trying to work out how these sliding doors work.
Did we have to explain we had to change the rails?
Oh yeah, so these rails here that we've been putting all the house are 50 mil wide.
50 centimetres.
50 mil.
Or 50 mil.
Hopefully I'm doing the measuring. These, however, are 70 mil because you've got a pocket door going in here. So we've levelled all this up and then just crimp it at the top.
It is obviously imperative that everything is level for a pocket door, otherwise it'll just shut on its own. remeasure. That should be right. It hasn't moved though, has it?
You have to move out of my way.
I'm sorry, I'm doing. I'm moving. Very bossy, isn't it? Just say in the comments if you think he's bossy.
Steps out.
And it's a beautiful day. Very good. All crimped.
That should be level now.
Let's check. Let's see the bubble.
Okay, put that on there. Oh, that's close enough. That's all right. Only kidding.
Silly thing.
Try that. I'll do.
Cool. So we've got the first doorway in. So we've worked out how to do it, and it's easy. So we've slid the. So basically, these are the slidey bits, and the doors on the top. I'll show you the bracket. We fix these brackets to the top of the door, so they slide in, and that's what then slides it. Well, it'll be like that, won't it? They slide in to those rails, and that's what slides the door along. So Mark's just finishing off. So I know it's taken us a long time today to get sorted out. We've got another 3 of these to do after this. So
it'd be easier than now because
yeah.
we've done one. It'd be much easier.
That's it. So we've got to finish then doing some railing down like that, it's plasterboard, and then finish the plasterboard there, and then it's ready for plasterboarding. So it's good, isn't it? I'm happy with those. The quality seems really good. So yeah. So I'm in the car. It's Sunday morning. I was up at 6:30 because I'm picking Sarah and Leon up from the airport in Bordeaux. So they got their visas yesterday, so that was amazing. So pleased for them. It's just incredible after the long wait that they've had to go through and the bureaucracy. So they're really happy. So it means it was the last night, staying at their house last night. So yeah, we're back now in the caravan. So yeah, and it's also close to this week's video because it's Sunday morning now. We won't be doing much more at the house. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And please subscribe, like, share, and all the other things you need to do. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye. Welcome to France. You are home. You're not illegals anymore.
Nous sommes en France.
Oui, as habitants.